Oh, graduation ain't like this.
Yes, sir.
I know this is somebody y'all not used to seeing in this chair. It's usually Charlotte, but I thought it was important to bring Marcus on here because I know you guys don't know him much. You just know kind of what I tell y'all. And one thing about Marcus that I haven't really told y'all is that I've been trying to get Marcus to live out here for how long? How old were you when you first came out here?
I was like 13.
He's like 12 or 13 years old, so like 5 or 6 years when I was in college, because I always knew the potential that Marcus had with being a football player and being a young man, but he just didn't have the things around him to support him to be that. Me and Marcus have been close since he was a baby. I don't know what it is, but we just always been close. But now we're at a hard point in his life because he's a senior in high school and he had one chance to play football, which is what he always wanted to do, and that is coming to an end. And now I was trying to just figure out, you know, what's next for him. Marcus doesn't talk much. He is more on the quieter side, and I just thought it'd be important for, you know, him to come on here and talk about kind of just his experiences. And like I say, he doesn't talk much, so y'all finally be able to hear him talk. So
What should I say?
say whatever comes to your heart, but I don't want to tell you what to say.
What should I like introduce myself and stuff?
Sure.
Alright, I'm Marcus. I'm the one y'all be watching playing football. I know I look good out the helmet, but yeah, it's really hard for me that my season is really coming to an end because what is next? It's scary because I don't know what's next. I want to play college football, and I feel like if I would have had more time, it would be a bigger window for me to go to college. Because like now, like my grades in school is perfect and I'm enjoying it. And now it's all really coming to an end. And I had one shot and I showed what I could do. I feel like if I would have been here, it would have been better.
This is something that's really hard for Marcus, and it's something that, you know, I think about every day. Marcus didn't really have the shot that he wanted, and now he's realizing it. Marcus has told me that one of his biggest fears back home was, you know, he was genuinely afraid that he wasn't going to live to see 18. I told you this before, but a lot of Marcus's friends have been killed, including his best friend. And Marcus was supposed to be with him when he was killed because Marcus is always with him.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Want to keep talking?
Yeah. It really hurts me to know that, like, I won't be able to suit up again as like a high school football player. I really enjoyed it. Like, I wish I just had the years back, you know, like start my freshman year here and been playing football. There's nothing like we really can't do because we can't go back in time. So it's just like, it's hard for me to know that like the season is over and I don't know what's next, but to just keep doing good in school.
Tell them about school, like how school been for you.
School is great. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually doing good. I almost got 4 A's, so I've never had that before, and it feels good.
One thing that when I make these football videos and I was showing Marcus his stories, I will always tell the kids, give everything that you got. You got one opportunity to leave it on the field. Give everything. Like what I said it in practice every single day. I always preach to them because your opportunity comes and goes like this. Fortunately for most kids, you get all 4 years. Marcus literally had one shot. He played a little bit at the beginning of his high school, but his grades were so bad and nobody was like taking him to practice and stuff. And he didn't really get a fair shot. And this is all Marcus has wanted to do since he was a baby, because he watched me and my brother play football for so long. And to see what he accomplished in this year alone, all the plays that he's made, the growth that he's made from the summer, us running those hills in the summer to lifting weights, to see his progress within that 1 year, it was tremendous. And I think I have one more thing that I can do. I've done everything that I can, from fighting to get Marcus out here for 5-6 years, finally getting him out of here, give him every opportunity that I could with this 1 year. But I think there's one more thing that I can do to try to get him an opportunity to get time back that he lost. But it's gonna take some work. And this is it. So, you got anything you wanna say?
I really can't think right now. I did give everything I had. The one shot that I did have. It made me really emotional just like talking about it and knowing that the season is over. And I wouldn't be coached by you no more. I really enjoyed that. I hope that that one shot we try to get back for me really works. And I could show like I'm a smart kid, and if I get that year back to improve, not only on the field, but in school, I feel like I would go higher.
Mm-hmm. And what the one shot is before we signed Marcus up for school, he had an option to reclass and stay back a year. And it was something that we talked about, and he made the decision. Marcus being 18, I want him to make his own decisions, but I think now it hit him that he kind of feels like he was on the short side of things. And we're gonna try to do what we can to get that back so he can make up for the time that, not that he missed, that he didn't get the opportunity to have. So
I would just like to say thank you guys for supporting me and having so much faith in me. And I see y'all Instagram messages. They actually cheer me up more. And they push me to go harder also. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I just want to show you this message.
what message?
So like he like screenshotted it, and like he like screenshotted me following him back, and I like one of his pictures. He said, "I'm blessed to have one of the best corners follow me. I look up to Marcus. I'll never forget this at all." And then I commented back and I said, "Hey bro, I'm glad you look up to me. Keep doing your thing on the field, little bro." And he's just like, "Thanks." And that shows like my story and how people look up to me. And yeah.
That's awesome, bro. But yeah, this is the end of this chapter, and we'll see what God has in store next for Marcus. And we're just gonna keep training and working hard and doing everything we can to open doors. And again, he said it already, but thank y'all for supporting Marcus in this journey. It's been fun. It's been emotional. It was hard, but it was well worth it. But we're gonna try to do everything we can to make sure more opportunities come. So, yeah. You got homework?
I do.
I'm gonna go do your homework.